So how many times has it happened with you that you've decided, today, I will study for a minimum of 8 hours, but whenever you sit down to study, for some reason, you end up getting distracted or your mind wanders away. As a result, at the end of the day, you might see that, despite planning to study for 8 hours, you couldn't focus and study for even 1 hour with full attention. So, what's the solution to this problem in life? How to design a perfect study session so that your mind doesn't wander away from studying? That's what we're going to find out in this video. So, let's get started. Step 1. Timing. Think about it. After coming back from school or college, having a full stomach, and when you are physically tired, that's when you comfortably lie down on your bed, take a book, and start studying. Then your studying while lying down becomes natural. This is why the timing of when you sit down to study is crucial. Because if your body and mind are not in sync with you, no matter how hard you try, you won't be able to concentrate on studying. So, you need to know yourself first. Identify the time of the day when your energy level is high and you don't feel tired. Now, some may say, bro, for me, sitting down to study is as effective as taking a sleeping pill. When I try to study, I end up falling asleep. So, the best solution to this life problem is to set your routine in such a way that, let's say, if you wake up exactly 8 hours after going to bed every night, you can sit down to study. Meaning, if you wake up from sleep at 6 a.m. after going to bed at 10 p.m., then start studying from 7 a.m. after freshening up. Here, having 8 hours of sleep is the most important, so that your sleep is fulfilled. And if that's not possible, then whenever you sit down to study, if you feel tired at that time, before sitting down to study, depending on how much time you have in your hands, set a timer on your mobile for 20 or 90 minutes, lie down straight, take a quick power nap, and then start studying, so that you can overcome the problem of fatigue. Step 2. Goal setting. When we sit down to study, in most cases, we set a goal of how long we will study, like, we'll study from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., something like that. As a result, the mind waits impatiently. When the clock strikes 9, I'll be free from this struggle. Consequently, it tries to somehow pass the time. It's just like how we get absorbed in some boring class in school or college. Therefore, the correct way to set a goal before sitting down to study is to challenge yourself. Challenge yourself like, I will complete the answers to these 5 questions in the next 2 hours. As a result, studying becomes like an interesting and engaging, challenging game. Step 3. Journaling. This is something we all experience. When we sit down to study, our mind starts remembering all the important tasks in the world one by one. Oh, I forgot to say this, or I forgot to order that thing, or I didn't get any updates from him today. Let me check my phone. These various thoughts start popping up in our minds one after another. And at that moment, it feels like these things are the most important tasks in life, as if the world will end if we don't address them right away. So, as a solution to this life problem, when you sit down to study, take a diary or a blank white paper and a pen with you. And when these kinds of important tasks come to your mind and distract you from studying, write them down immediately. Tell yourself, I'm focusing on what I'm doing now, and I'll handle each of these one by one after finishing my study. It's not as urgent as it seems. By using this trick, you can easily keep your attention on studying. Step 4. Break. Just like in goal setting, when it comes to taking breaks during study time, we often make the mistake of taking a break after a set period, like studying for 25 minutes and then taking a 5-minute break. What happens is that, within those 25 minutes, our focus on studying remains intact, and we forcefully take a break just because the set time is up. Rather than rigidly following the clock, if we adjust our break time based on our body and mind's needs, it can be much more effective. So, instead of a fixed schedule, when you feel that your mind is not enjoying studying or having difficulty focusing, take a short break then. That way, the break serves its purpose of refreshing both your body and mind, helping you stay more productive. In this context, Another mistake we make is reaching for our phone during the break and scrolling through social media. So, be mindful that during breaks, engage in activities like meditation, stretching, or walking. Perform tasks that help your body and mind relax, rather than getting distracted by social media. So, using the right timing for breaks and avoiding distractions during that time will make your study sessions more efficient. Step 5. Reward. When it comes to determining rewards, the mistake we make is setting a reward for ourselves that repeatedly pull our focus away from studying. For example, if you set a reward like, if I complete what I decided to study, I'll reward myself by playing video game afterward. Then, your mind keeps wandering towards that video game while you study. Plus, your mind becomes restless, making you eager to finish studying quickly so that you can play the video game. So, when setting a reward, make sure it's something related to your studying. For instance, if you decide, if I can complete the challenge of solving these 5 questions in the next 2 hours, I'll treat myself by buying that pen I liked that day. This way, the reward not only distracts you less, but also provides more motivation to focus on studying. So, let's recap these 5 steps. Step 1. Choose the right time to study when you're not tired and have enough energy. Step 2. Set a challenging goal that makes studying engaging and interesting. Step 3. Write down distracting thoughts during studying to keep your focus intact. Step 4. Take short breaks based on your body and mind's needs and engage in activities that relax both. Step 5. Set a reward related to your studying to motivate yourself. If you properly follow these 5 steps, you'll see that each of your study sessions becomes perfect. So, try implementing them today, and when you come back to this video, let us know how your study session went by leaving a comment. If you want to watch more videos like this video now, and subscribe to your favorite Better Life channel to stay tuned for the next video. Thanks for watching. More wisdom, more solution, better life.